And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some Crimson Mentality to get the day started off with. It's a St. Patrick's Day where we just had a new patch and we had some updates to existing cards. You know, some cards got nerfed, other cards got an increase in power level, and we're going to be playing 4 new decks today with the cards that changed with the patch and, you know, see how they do. So first up, so we're going to have 2 Callista decks. We're going to have a Mage Seeker Lux deck, and then first up we have this Crimson Mentality. Basically, this deck isn't really, you know, we're going with all like the Crimson cards, you know, and we're playing Braum and Vladimir. And I haven't had the most success with Braum Vladimir decks in the past. What we have here with this deck, what's changed, is Pack Mentality. Pack Mentality used to be you give allies and allies of the same type +3/+3 in Overwhelm, and that was, you know, it was kind of confusing. And you know, like these crimson creatures don't even have a creature type. You know, like they got to have like their unit type up there. And basically now they're like, you know what? Let's just make Pack Mentality. It's just good for everything you got. It's +2/+2 Overwhelm for all of your stuff. And so like these Crimson cards, basically what they can do is like you can just kind of play a bunch of just kind of mediocre creatures and have them in play, and they're not necessarily bad, but they're not, you know, they're not going to win any races. They're not going to block elusives and stuff like that. They're just kind of, you know, you can just fill the board with just like some mopey mid-range creatures. And so having this overrun effect of +2/+2 and Overwhelm for all of your creatures can help you. It gives you that extra power, it gives you that umph to help you finish out games. No, this is gonna be my first time playing it. I haven't tried the Tribeless card. I did look at that yeah, Tarkaz, the Tribeless, and decided to kind of go with Hearthguard and They Who Endure instead. Yeah, basically, you know, it's kind of like another Vladimir here in the deck. But I feel like between, you know, like Awakener, Vladimir, like we have a lot of things that do damage to our own stuff, and I feel like we didn't really need more. I want the They Who Endure, because if we have a bunch of Crimson creatures die, we can kind of throw them away and everything, and then have just like this really large creature. Bjerg can go draw Vladimir a good amount of the time, or sometimes the Hearthguard, and the Hearthguard giving your units +1/+1, make it a little easier like whenever you're doing damage to all your stuff. So yeah, Braum Vlad. Hey Zivar. All right, let's and WQ. All right, we're getting some more people in here. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. New decks today. While we're playing this, though, we can see how we're probably going to be ranking down today, just playing some new brews, but oh well. We can see how, you know, you can think of that Tarkaz. I don't know how do you pronounce that card, that Tribeless card. You can think of that one and think whenever we have like Avaros and Hearthguard or They Who Endure, would the Tarkaz be better? We'll be able to see that. All right, so we have our top end, but we need earlier stuff to start with. Let's replace Vladimir, Pack Mentality. Do I even want to replace Bjerg? Yeah, we'll replace Bjerg to start with. Let's just try to get a little bit lower on the curve. All right, Avalanche should be pretty good against Zed, Lucian. Those are both 2 toughness creatures. Yep, the new patch is in the game now. It's been live for a couple hours, and we got 4 new decks with the new patch. Thanks, Blade.
Flavor and spice. Hand to the face. No one goes hungry.
Thought about passing again, but decided just to take the 2 for 1. Okay, I'm glad we just took the 2 for 1. No, Rekindler 7 mana.
Lift our spirit.
Sure, waste my time.
I saw Rekindler earlier be 7 mana.
Hello, my darling.
Wow. Look at that. Couple of 5/5s. Phone said GG. Yeah, mine said 7 in game also. For Rekindler. I guess I could have just looked it up right there before going to the next game, but oh well. Alright, can get rid of those higher cost cards and draw more higher cost cards. What do we have for like creatures that cost 1 or 2? So yeah, I got Omen Hawks, and then I have 2 different 2-drops: Crimson Disciple, Crimson Aristocrat. So we do have some 1s and 2s. Just haven't seen them yet. This is not a very good looking hand.
Everyone bleeds for the right price.
So your Rekindler in game still says that it costs 6 mana? Okay. Oh yeah, we're playing against Swim. Okay. Play till the end. Okay.
But my friend...
Well, probably good thing you said something, because I would probably going to be losing this game. My hand and curve is not very good.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so WQ, so yours does show 6 mana. That's crazy.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Hello, my darling. Where can I find a full-bodied red?
Sure, waste my time.
Manners maketh, my boy.
I'm going to play that. Definitely assume this is a spell-heavy deck, you know, like from everything we're playing. So I think it's perfectly fair to play some units out first. I think it's reasonable to do that. Just we'll go and play our units out instead of going straight to attacks. Don't think I'll get too punished for doing that. But we'll see.
Eminently logical. By all means, get in my way. Delicious. Bottoms up.
Act with conviction.
So this is 12, 13, 14. It's basically how do we want to do this. So it's going to take 1. So we're not going to be able to let this thing survive.
Strength.
I didn't have lethal. I couldn't have lethal damage in any way. How's the patch so far? I mean, this is our second game, so so we'll see. So we're at 5 out of 6 now for Vladimir. Just need one more, which obviously we can do with the transfusion or even just the aristocrat.
The order rewards its faithful.
So I have 8 mana.
Sure, waste my time.
Behold my glory.
Ah, bug. Got a bug. Just a little bug. So 6-3. So 3 is the toughness right now. But transformed Vlad does have regeneration. Leveled up Vlad has regeneration, so we'll regenerate it by the end of turn.
One suffers, another thrives.
It's just below, darling. It's smaller than a diagram.
So we're gonna have 8 mana next turn. Really wish we had 9 mana for They Who Endure and Take Heart.
How marvelous.
It's a little late. Yeah, it's true. If this was, this was Tarkaz, we'd be able to play Tarkaz and Take Heart. But Tarkaz wouldn't have Overwhelm. Which is something that we would need.
I won't wait forever.
Eyes blazing bright as torches.
Where can I find a full body?
You cannot escape.
I'll never forget. Well, this is kind of a bummer, so I don't get to Take Heart, because, so I can't Take Heart this thing, which is what I need to do. So yeah, looks like we're dead. Trying to see if the burst spell timer is abusable. Well, he's gonna. I mean, I'm not attacking for lethal. No, I'm not. He's surviving.
Heed my words.
No. Yeah, pack mentality is it has changed. It's different now. You don't need the creature. Pack mentality is just give everything +2/+2 and overwhelm now. Yeah, so they don't need, you don't need the creature tag anymore. So that's why like this Crimson deck, as we just saw, like kind of there, like it can kind of just go wide, but it doesn't really get through it all. And so so that's what we're using the pack mentality to see if it can be a finisher to help the Crimson deck.
Unveiled crystal structures of unparalleled rigidity.
I don't understand what you're saying, Tetsu.
Our strength is yours.
So I don't understand what you're saying, Tetsu. You're saying so I'm supposed to just keep passing the turn back and not attacking at all? Okay, so I'm refrain from trying to kill so that Swim can try to mess with the burst timer using infinite spells.
Let us get going.
Okay. Well, then why is he attacking me? But why is he attacking me? If you're saying don't kill him. Trying to do something fun. What is this about? Oh, so it's not something that he's asking?
Help is underway.
You better bleed.
Launches at record velocity. Everything can use an upgrade.
It is easy, see?
So I just don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to be playing the game like normal and trying to win, or am I supposed to just nod and let him do something? I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing.
What a celebration! Back to work! Rise, my creation!
This is fun, yes?
Okay. All right. So we're going for attacks. Okay. So just play normal. And if... Okay. All right. So we're just playing normal. Like I was definitely fine not playing normal. I don't have just don't have information of,
Do they need our help?
you know, different people are saying different things. I was definitely fine just sitting back and not doing anything. If we wanted to test to see, you know, test with the new patch, like I was fine with that, but I don't know, I didn't get a good message. But we'll see. I mean, I don't know if he can survive this. We'll kind of find out. So right now I have 4 damage, or 3 damage trampling over. All right, well, thank you, Mikio. Well, if I was supposed to just not do stuff and you know, wanted to just test to see if it goes infinite, I mean, I could have done that, but oh well. Of course, if that's like his goal, to just test to see if that happens, I mean, he can just play against anybody and not have it be in ranked also. Draven Teemo. Ugh. What is Braum? Is Braum a take heart? This is gonna be we're basically all in Braum this game. I have never been all in Braum before.
Explosive.
At least not to this extent. But we are all in Braum.
No one's the wiser.
Okay.
Where's
Yeah.
my axe?
That makes sense, Eskaga. Okay. That makes sense. Dang, that's a good start. Triple 3 power 1 drop. That's a good start. I don't think I can just risk I say pass and they just untap and attack for 9. I can't really risk that, even though, you know, the greedy play is to pass, see if they play another creature that dies to avalanche, and then avalanche. Yeah, which they had another one.
Fuse is lit. Let us get going. Of course I'm
Ugh.
ready.
This is not great.
Who's gonna get in my way?
I hope this works.
I don't really see us winning this. I don't have any life gain, do I? 'Cause I absolutely need life gain. Yeah, I want to try the new patch cards first, so that's why no expedition today. Plus, I have like basically all the champions. I guess that there's 2 total I don't have, but yeah, I wanted to try these new patch cards in constructed. I can't survive this at all. Yeah. These things, whenever they die, they do 2 damage to me. Whenever that thing attacks, it does 2 damage to me. I can't survive. That was just a really great aggressive hand that my opponent had there. All those 1 and 2 mana creatures. That was super aggressive. Couldn't stabilize. Ugh. probably not a great sign of your champions that whenever you see you have like a hand of 3 champions, you're like, yuck, this isn't a great hand. I guess that could be if you're playing, you know, in a Nivea Tryndamere deck. I guess it's just like that though. Good job, WQ. You got a 7-win expedition. Awesome.
Oh, I can't wait.
Good job. What regions did you go with? Because I know you were working on your expeditions, wanting to improve them.
The dark beckons.
Let us get going.
7 wins on the first trial, then 0-2 bomb out on the second. See, it's all good though. The bomb out, it's all good.
By all means, get in your way.
Yeah, that happens. Your second pods just weren't good. That happens.
My shield?
I could, instead of trading here, I could actually just wait and wait till I attack with Vladimir. Get the Vladimir trigger. No, we'll just trade.
Excuse you.
I mean, I can keep it alive, but to what end it'll just die to Vladimir. I'll just keep this elixir of iron for
See?
to save Vladimir or Braum or something like that.
I'd never keep my guests waiting.
I guess I could have, if I would have kept that alive, it would be a 3-1, and then I could like transfusion it.
Where there is life, there is hope.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
Such rich blood.
You went Demacia, Shadow Isle. Nice. Ooh, Blake got your first Lux card today from the Champion at Chest reward. Very nice. Main question, do we...
This is fun, yes?
Do we attack with Omen Hawk? Basically sacrificing it to do 1 damage to them.
Let it flow.
Whoops. I needed to do this transfusion first. I kind of thought that they would play something, I guess. You know, like I passed, but I guess I needed to play this transfusion first on the Braum, obviously. Whoops. So now we don't have a dead Karma. I thought that thing was burst speed. Why did it go back to me? You and Garen, Fiora, Thrash. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, those are good champions for sure. What they discard? I guess it just doesn't tell us. Oh, there it is. Mushroom cloud. Right.
Kneel before me.
Ionia.
I got the goods.
How marvelous.
We're not in the worst spot right now. We've gotten these 2 free Crimson cards from this Crimson Curator.
Take heart.
I'm planning on going Braum and then Aristocrat, still having Transfusion available. Don't want to just play Awakener and kill my Curator. They still, of course, have 6 cards. They got a lot of cards over there, not even counting those Mushroom Clouds. You know, they have 6 other of, like, their normal cards. So they got a lot of cards over there.
Try to understand. I'm not hurt. You don't.
It is easy, see?
I'd never keep my guests waiting.
Well, drawing the Take Heart, I can Take Heart this thing so it doesn't die.
I have come to the unforgiven.
Darn, should have just gone straight to attacks. Yeah, I should have just gone straight to attacks. They're at 7. Should have. Alright, so I can trade the Curator and my Take Heart for their Wind Chaser, for their Yone. Well, I don't think we know what really anything is most competitive in the metagame right now with the new, you know, with the new patch and everything. So I think it's hard to say. But as far as that, I mean, I really liked the Karma Thresh deck we played yesterday. That's even with like the update, that's exactly where I'd be looking. I should have done that last turn when we had more mana.
Sure, waste my time.
Manners maketh, my boy.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hecarim is still quite good. Even with Hecarim getting a little nerf, I think it's still quite good. I don't think it should just be gone from the metagame. I think it's still quite good. I'm gonna do 1 and 1 here and here. Braum survived 2 damage.
Strength.
I like your style.
I like your face.
You're welcome. Yeah, hopefully that answers some
I will play my part.
questions. I obviously will just be going straight to attacks this next time. Okay, think about what deck you should build. Gotcha. Yeah, waiting for just like a day or two to kind of see like what things look like is probably a good idea. You know, if you're limited on wild cards and stuff like that.
Where can I find a full-bodied red? One suffers, another thrives.
The city always.
Have you met my shield?
Problems are. Don't be calling no enforcers.
Like right now, this attack, if the trigger just happens, they're going to take 7 damage just from the trigger. Because they'll take 5 from all of these, and then they'll take 2 from the Crimson Disciple. That's not going to save them. Okay, yeah, you have Spider Aggro. Yeah, just say stick with that for a little bit. I do wonder if Callista is going to be a good upgrade in the Spider Aggro, like instead of Darius, play Callista kind of thing. That's something I'm going to be trying out soon. I'm trying out 2 different Callista decks already today, but just like Callista with Noxus could be pretty sweet. Ooh, okay. That's pretty big. That was pretty big. It was a good deny right there.
I like your style. I like your face.
So obviously I'm gonna play both these Crimson Disciples, and then I'm gonna play Avalanche, and hope that 2 of the 3 Crimson Disciples survive damage and kill my opponent. It's risky. If it doesn't, there goes Braum. If it doesn't work. Hopefully it works. Because I feel like they could have like removal to kill one of these Crimson Disciples, but then the other 2 should kill them. Yeah. Can't imagine they have something that costs 1 mana.
Stay safe, my friend.
Victory. All right, and we're 3-1. 3-1 with Crimson Mentality. We have also never played a pack mentality, so we're just playing old school Crimson stuff, and we're 3-1 so far. Ash Zed. That's probably gonna be a tough one. This is pretty good though. I like the avalanche, and I guess I'll keep Bjerg to draw one of our 5 drops. You're just go in control deck, card advantage style. Maybe get a 2-for-1 with avalanche. Looks like maybe not. Curator or Braum?
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Yeah, usually Crimson cards have basically been underpowered. And so yeah, very few people play because it doesn't usually win too many games, but
Silent as death.
we're winning some games.
So afraid you met my shield? It is easy, see?
Talk about a card that's perfect against Braum. Rhymefang Wolf against Braum? Like, that's not fair.
Night.
That's totally not fair.
Stay safe, my friend.
I found my family, my bloodkin.
So, you know, we could go Vladimir, we could go Bjerg plus Omenhawk. Could go Omenhawk plus Aristocrat plus Transfusion. It's kind of a tough call. Yeah, that deny was really rough.
It's just below, darling.
Infinite Crimson Curators.
It's nothing personal.
Interesting.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
I walk your path alone.
Still have 3 mana.
I'd never keep my guests waiting.
This is not good.
Seize control.
I think we're about to be 3 and 2.
This one's mine. Strength through suffering.
Come on, let it happen. Yeah. Ooh, that's important. That was pretty important.
The order rewards its faithful.
I need to stop keeping Battling Bjork in my opening hands.
Finally, someone with class.
A pleasure to see you too, my dear.
I have a lot more cards than we do. I got 7 cards in hand. I got 4. They're at 20. I'm at 10. They have 2 elusive units. We are in a lot of trouble. So I just have to take heart this thing. And it should survive.
Lord and master.
Because it'll level up.
See the Nebastian border from here.
Try to understand. I matter, you don't.
But yeah, elusive units are definitely something that Crimson cards have really struggled with before. And I don't have like a...
They cannot strike.
Yeah, I don't have an answer really for this.
Ancient things trapped in the ice.
I will play my part.
Hey Elvis. Hey Hada.
Let me show you what I can do.
Blood isn't a toy, dear. People are.
I'm out of their league.
All right, 3 and 2.
You cannot escape. It's too late for you.
see. So 1, 2, 3, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can do 12 damage to them here. It's unfortunate they blocked. Oh, wait. 12 and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wow.
One suffers, another thrives.
Is that all?
It's unfortunate they blocked everything. Nah. Hey, QQ. Well, if they did have the harsh winds, we would have dealt 6 damage there, put them down to 1. Showed a lot of damage potential that turn. A lot of damage potential. But elusive units, that's a tough one. We don't have the removal for him, and obviously we can't block him, and we don't have removal, so we have to race, and they are faster than us. We need a card like Pack Mentality. Like, see, we hadn't drawn Pack Mentality, but think of like that last turn if we would have drawn if we would have had a Pack Mentality in hand. That would have been the card that we needed. Timo as. Hope everything's still going good though. Even with the power going out, hope everything's okay. Hey, come on, what? Sorry, I missed your message there. But howdy. I'm not sure. I don't know what rank it is when it's green with a gold trim. I don't know, honestly.
You'll never know what hit him. More mushrooms.
May have to like just Google the different, you know, Google search like what the ranks are.
My shield is my stuff. This is fun, yes?
I don't know.
For a true display of skill.
I never use my goggles either.
It is easy, see?
That's the card we needed last game.
Of course I'm ready.
Never will, never will.
Will no one listen?
Going undercover.
Swiftly.
These elusives. I don't like them.
Hello, my darling.
So I think we need to play Vladimir this turn, hope they don't kill us this next turn, even though it's definitely possible, and then have like Crimson Awakener and Crimson Aristocrat, and then untap and Pack Mentality. So like we can most likely kill them the next turn if they don't kill us.
Good luck. Have fun.
Tick-tock, the hour approaches.
How close are you to transforming? Not at all.
Let's see what they're made of.
No, I'm trying to play this. All right, 4 damage. All right. I just don't know how to play it. Okay, you just hit gold? Okay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I really wish that they would tell you in client what your ranks were, because yeah, no, you don't have to worry about it, because yeah, you start at iron, so you start iron, then bronze, then silver, then gold. So you're already on like the 4th rank.
Lem, what are you doing here?
Just collecting stuff. Why?
I, need a map?
This is like the perfect strategy against us. The sump works map aggro.
I don't miss.
The elusive aggro. This is like the perfect strategy against us.
Gotcha.
It's just below, darling.
No.
Charge.
If they just don't kill us, we probably are gonna win. If they don't have another burn spell, I think we're gonna win. Oh, right now I don't have enough mana for that.
Try to understand. I matter.
I shouldn't have played that Elixir of Iron. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Firing.
Boy, barely killed me. Then we were gonna pack mentality for the win the next turn. Like they were definitely dead with that pack mentality. If you recall a unit that has captured a unit, the unit that was captured will go back into play. Whenever a unit captures another and then it leaves play, then the captured unit is returned. Hey, Vox Mortis. Yeah, this is the playlist here. As far as, yeah, you really like one of the songs earlier, I could just... it just plays, it's playing randomly, so I don't think you can really check exactly which songs were played. Garen Lux. I want to keep this transfusion.
Petricide, protect me. Time to get my hands dirty.
So I guess I mean I can just hit like the back arrow and I don't know, you let me know if there's a way for you to see. If there's not a way for you to see, I can just hit the back arrow and try to find the song for you.
Out of their league.
I'm definitely glad they didn't block, of course, because the Crimson Awakener. Yeah, it's got to be the exact same. You take possession and then recall the unit. It's got to be the exact same. It's if something,
Keep the peace.
if like my creature captures some other creature, and then my creature leaves play in any way, then that the captured things comes back. The capture thing goes back to where it was before. So it would, if you capture one of their things, yeah, basically it would just return to where it was, wherever it had been. I would assume like the owner of the card. Yeah, so just go back to the owner of the card.
If they mattered, I'd let them live. I'm out of their league.
Search them. Take back.
Ha! Only cost 5, not 6. Don't get the Mage Seeker Persuader. But they did get the very best card to hit, Radiant Guardian. So 8 mana.
Finally, someone with
So I can play that and still have Transfusion and take heart. What are we doing? You know, Mage Seeker Lux, like later on we're gonna be doing a very similar deck to what my opponent's playing. I definitely want to kill this.
What's up?
This thing. I think I'm just gonna take this 5 for now.
Clara, we have much to teach you.
I can't wait. We can do this!
You must teach me when you have time.
I'll think about it.
So not attacking into that Lux. For obvious reasons.
They fear tomorrow, the fools.
It's an 8/4 quick attack.
Come, Clara, we have much to teach you.
I can't wait.
I'm not playing this card later on, but it's a pretty good attacker.
My shield is yours. Demacians protect each other.
Testing!
Okay, so we're going to let
I'm rich!
this thing die.
You better bleed.
I don't want to do this. I do 1 to all battling enemies. I need to do that. It's going to kill that. This will let me still have pack mentality and transfusion next turn.
Going to the light.
Alright, our first time casting pack mentality.
Let the light guide you.
Yeah, whatever.
This is my choice. Shield up.
You'll only report me.
Alright, doing this so we can get the extra damage in on them. With, we just dealt 2 because of that survived 2. This is 8 trample. Another 3. Oh, it's only another 2. Another 2 plus it survived. The 2 extra and then 4. Boom. Pack mentality. Looked good. Like, my opponent had a whole lot of life there. And they were dead. Yeah, good old overrun. Good old overrun. Finishing out games. And we would have had another pack mentality kill, but we were 1 turn too late on that last loss that we had. They attacked us down to 1 and then Mystic Shot killed us, but we were going to pack mentality kill them. Okay, we're going to get rid of Avalanche, get rid of Death Lotus, because they're a Vladimir Hecarim deck. I assume that like Avalanche isn't going to be that great against them. Could be wrong, though. Alright, we'll take this. Go get a Moment Hawk. Got him.
Is it the mustache?
Braum is great against the Undying.
You are safe with Braum. Let's get those short sides. It is easy, see?
Don't know why they attacked, but I'll take it.
I found my family, my bloodkin.
Time for talking to. We should be friends.
Bleh.
I've dressed for the occasion in red.
Really? You're sick of Braum? I, like hardly ever see Braum.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
Such rich blood. Where can I find a full-bodied red?
Who's armed?
One suffers. Times made me wiser, not patient.
That was a lot of Crimson units we just made.
Come, Clara, we have much to teach you.
I can't wait.
So tempting to just play the Crimson, or like to block with this thing, this Crimson Disciple, but I don't think it's the correct move, even though it's so tempting to.
Sure, waste my time.
Kneel before me.
Look what you.
These Crimson cards are pretty cool, though. Doesn't work all the time, but it works sometimes. Those can't block cards. They're just... It's like you turn every opponent's deck into elusives, basically. It's just kind of... They're not strong enough to raise. They're great against removal and removal spells, but they're just not... They're not good enough at racing. I'll just keep this. Thought about getting rid of the transfusion. Hey, 14 awesome months for Scamden. That gets some hype in the chat. Thanks for that resub, our first sub of the day. Thank you, Scamden.
Of course I'm ready.
Next turn I'll have 4 mana. So Crimson Curator, bank the other one.
Another day in the field. Push on without me.
Poor Timo.
Don't mind me. Got something for him.
So then this next turn we'll have 4 mana, so we'll just play Crimson Curator, bank the other mana to be able to have Transfusion available. Or I could just go double Aristocrat.
Try to understand. I matter, you don't.
Where's my axe?
You'll live, probably.
Explosives primed.
I'm out of their league.
Ready.
So obviously this isn't the best trade for me, a 5-2 for a 2-1. But it keeps them from attacking with it. Which would deal damage to me.
I'll do better this time.
Better run.
I'd never keep my
Well, now I would have had that to deal with that 2-1.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
Such rich blood.
Let's see what they're made of.
I want to get a 2-drop. That's what I'm hoping to get. Is get a 2-drop.
One suffers, another thrives.
We got like a 50-50 shot at a 2-drop, right? Yeah, 2-drop. Dang. So much hatred.
Come, Clara, we have much to teach
So
you.
much damage.
Can't wait.
Well, we can survive this attack. We can survive this attack.
Okay, ready.
Gaze upon me. I assume you've come for me.
I'm rich!
Go down to 1 as long as they don't draw another burn spell.
Kneel before me.
Look what you did.
Backfired.
Let me show you what I can do.
Blood isn't a toy, dear. People are.
So they have to draw like Mystic Shot.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
Be grateful I even noticed.
How marvelous! Where can I find a full body red? Strength through suffering.
And spoil the surprise?
come on. They literally drew Mystic Shot. So gross. The only card they could draw. And they already played once. They only had 2 more in the deck. The only possible card they could draw. Boo. Ugh. Boo. The only possible card to draw. That was disappointing.
Let me show you what I can do.
So I wonder if they're playing Elnux. Probably not, right?
Can see the Devastian border from here. Ready the torches.
Look what you did.
Alert the village.
Yeah, right? Yeah, these Crimson cards should have more lifesteal, I agree. But that block, it's probably Static Shock.
Edvin, come here, handsome.
Hello, dear. What have you got us into now?
Hear that?
Okay, or a Marksman.
Gotcha.
Lonely Poro?
It's nothing personal.
There won't be a warning shot.
Guess I'll play this Death Lotus. I know, right? Vampires... Yeah, you'd think the vampires would be draining life. We need to get some more life drain in here. Are they trying out Poro snacks?
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
Such a pretty thing.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
So we have Transfusion and Elixir of Iron, help protect the Vladimir.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
The bloodier the better.
Ooh, maybe Vlad's level up could heal you for the damage that...
One suffers, another.
So you get healed for the damage that Vlad does instead of it having regen. Like deal 1 to it, 1 to the enemy nexus, and you gain 1 for each damage dealt.
It's nothing personal.
I could have maybe should have just used a transfusion just to cast it on this Crimson Curator and just get a new Crimson card and be able to play a new Crimson card, honestly. And then it would have transformed to Vlad. Vlad would have had regen. Probably just should have done that.
My glory!
So I need more units. Yeah, they got a bunch of Poros.
Nothing escapes my watch.
I have the name. I need the reputation.
That's rich.
Be grateful I even noticed you.
How do I want to do this?
It's just a blind guy.
Yes, they're not vampires. They're like blood mages. Yeah, I guess that's true. They're not really vampires. They got their little vial of blood. They look really, like, look at how bored, like, they look. They look so bored. Except for this one. This one's like, hey. And then it's like, bored, bored, bored. Life must not be too exciting over in Crimson Land.
I got ways to find me the mushrooms.
Strength through suffering.
You're late.
Need wait.
They're not bored, they're goths.
Oh, fluff everywhere.
Yeah, they're just
Someone
anxious
with
teens.
class.
A pleasure to see you too, my dear.
Who would dance? One suffering, another cries. Problems up.
Like the new Callista?
Ready the
We're gonna be
torches.
playing 2 Callista decks today. Iceborne Spiders and Callista Dawn Speakers. So after this game, we're gonna start playing some Callista decks. See how that goes.
Alert the village.
We need to be getting the other 2 drop. We need the 2 drop that whenever it survives damage, it does 2 damage to them.
There it is.
Gotten the wrong one.
Can't afford to miss.
Okay, you tried her today without much success, and then come on, what says she doesn't ever level or do anything? Yeah, just 3 mana 4/3. Yeah, getting her to level has got to be pretty tough.
I'm so good, I surprised myself. Time for a true display of skill.
I don't carry change. By all means, get in my way.
This is going to be a large Vladimir. Pack mentality.
One shot, all skill. Gotcha.
Well, that pack mentality is going to be great if
Try to understand. I matter, you don't.
we don't die. This Ezreal doesn't kill us.
Charge!
You're late.
Need wait.
Yeah, I'm liking this deck. This deck's been fun. Say we're about 50-50 to win or lose here. Okay, we're at like
Firing!
10% to win now. We're at 0% to win now. Just from 15, you know, like we were just at 15. Play Ezreal, attack, just play spells, you die. Computer, what's going on? What's going on? It like froze up. No, new balance patch. Yeah, it looks like new balance patch. Are y'all still here? Need info in the chat. What's going on? Okay. I tried, like when I was playing this earlier on my laptop, it froze up a few times. So I think there's some bugs introduced with the patch, would be my guess. That'd be my guess there. All right, so we ended up 5-5 with Crimson Mentality. A lot of those games that we lost, like 3 of them, were like really close that we barely lost, and we were winning a lot of games pretty easily. It felt like that we were over 500. So like because of that, it felt like that we were over 500, even though we did just finish 5-5. Our deck felt better than that. Really, what we were struggled against is elusive creatures. That was the biggest thing that we struggled against. You know, elusive creatures, direct damage, burn spells. Yeah, we had like 3 games that we lost that were super close and could have gone the other way. As far as some of these cards, They Who Endure was never a card that I played. Never played it ever. Hearthguard, same kind of thing. You know, so you could kind of take out like Hearthguard, They Who Endure, and maybe play things that are better against elusive creatures. I just don't really love any options. Like there's like Whirling Death, but that's hard to pull off. I don't know, like, you know, we have the Avalanche, and the Avalanche is good, but besides that, I don't know what else is really what we should have. Honestly, really consider playing Shunpo with this kind of deck. Like this kind of deck actually seems like the Rally could be really good, because you are just playing like a bunch of mediocre creatures. So having another attack step honestly seems really valuable. So I wonder if like the Hearthguard, They Who Endure, maybe you just play like 2 Shunpos that it can be a removal spell for an elusive creature, but can also just, you know, get you that extra attack step. Yeah, like I could definitely see playing Shunpo. Yeah, no idea Shunpo is a card. Yeah. Yeah, so that's something to think about. I think that could be a pretty decent one for us. Tarkaz might have been better. You know, we talked about like Tarkaz, like maybe Tarkaz instead of these. But as we saw, like a lot of times we had our creatures were like really, like they were dying to the Vladimir, and so I don't know if I want to like keep doing even more damage. We have a lot of things that do damage to them already. The other card besides Shunpo that we could play at the top end here is we could play a couple Harsh Winds. You know, instead of these that just help you win races that, you know, Frostbite like their creatures a couple of times. I don't think there's probably nothing wrong with like 2 Harsh Winds instead of the Hearthguard and They Who Endure. Babbling Bjerg also didn't look amazing, by the way, but oh well. So that's like 2 cards that I've kind of debated on. Harsh Winds, Shunpo gives you a little bit more spells with this creature heavy deck. But it actually played really well. I think I was really happy with how the deck played. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I agree that we need something a little bit more against elusives, and so that's probably what we're looking at is either Harsh Winds or Shunpo, and I'm not sure which one is better. Yeah. All right, so there we go. There's Crimson Mentality. Those of y'all watching on YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know what you think is better, Harsh Winds or Shunpo. Let me know which one of these two cards you think would be better in the deck at the top end. You know, maybe in these 4 slots. Bjerg, Hearthguard, they who endure. Those 4 slots are pretty open. But there we go. All right, time for some new Callista. All right, also those of y'all on YouTube, after you leave that comment with which one of those is better, hit that like button as well. I would appreciate that. But thank you so much for watching some Crimson Mentality, and I'll see you for the next video.